All right, man. First and foremost, I want to give all infinite honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hyrocharkodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. I'm gonna get into this video on when society collapses, not if it collapses, when it collapses, different scenarios that people are gonna be put through, just the different conditions that different parts of the earth and different groups of people are gonna be going through. And really the elect, because the elect on both sides are the only real players. You got the elect on the right hand side, which are the men of the Lord, and the elect on the left hand side, which are the sons of Satan. Right? And the sons of Satan, they're gonna be in their million dollar bunkers, and the sons of the Lord are going to be as pilgrims, and everybody in between is going to be catching holy hell. Everybody in between gonna be catching holy hell. You're gonna have the power going off. You're gonna have no food, no water, no 911. Um, you're gonna have gangs out there. You're gonna have groups of gangs that's raping women. You're gonna have people coming into your house for food. When society collapses, man, it's gonna be America's worst nightmare. Because even though she's gonna get her footing back into the ground, it's never gonna be the same. And I keep saying that in all these videos. I keep saying that, and I bring out a lot of similar verses. It's never gonna be the same, man. But all right, with that, we're gonna start off with a clip.
It was July 13th, 1977. New York was at the beginning of what would become a brutal 10-day heat wave where temperatures were daily over 100.
Con Ed says the blackout was triggered when severe lightning knocked out transmission lines that connected Indian Point, the state's main power grid, to the city. With those lines down and with demand for power unusually high because of a heat wave, other generating plants, unable to handle the load, began cutting themselves off. It took only minutes before it was all over. New York had been disconnected from the nation's electric system.
The first reality check was a bodega right across the street from where we were playing. The gate went down. Shoo! 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 All pandemonium broke. And people just started screaming blackout. And then you heard like bottles breaking and people just running. And we were like stuck out there with all this equipment. And to be out there in the blackout, you were prime. You know what I mean? You were prime for the pickings.
Everybody was like, hit the stores. And it was like, hit the stores. And everybody just started running all at once. Some started running towards us. Me and Wiz, we had other ideas, okay? We pull out the guns. We like, no, run that way, okay? Don't run this way, run that way. Wiz stayed with the equipment, and I proceeded around the corner because there was an electronics store, the sound room. And they had DJ equipment in there. And this is my first time admitting this, telling this story, but yes, I did sneak in there, help crash the gate down, and crawl in and pull out a Clubman 2 mixer. But like I said, couldn't just say I'm going to be a DJ. You needed equipment.
All right, 2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, now that's going back into looting. That's going back into coming into your house to get stuff. That's going back into busting windows and just going crazy, man, because you can. All right. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes. They're not going to regard the government. They're not going to regard the laws of the land. Thou shalt not steal. You steal, you go to jail. They're not trying to hear that in that time. And the clip that I previously played before I brought this out showed what happened as soon as the power went out, man. People, they start going primal, man. All right, let's go to another one.
These next 45 days are going to be packed with violence.
Hell yeah.
There's going to be bloodshed irregardless. The United States is a violent country, and we are the largest all-black international coalition militia on the planet.
All right, Second Ezra's 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, this is talking about race wars. This is talking about armed combatants going against one another and trying to take each other's lives. This is talking about things that's to come. Now, a race war can happen either before or after or during societal collapse. So it is coming. It is inevitable for it to come. No matter who wins, it's coming. No matter who wins that election, it's coming. All right. And if it has nothing to do with an election, it's coming. It's inevitable, man. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Coming race wars, people. You can definitely expect when the society to collapse to be accepted or rejected just because of what race or nation you are. All right, get ready for that. You can expect to be accepted or rejected based on the color and the tone of your skin. All right, let's get to another clip.
Hey, listen, I expect you to be mindful of your neighbor. You understand?
Right,
Go.
Get back. Come on. There's a line.
We've got to ration it out. It goes for you too, Mark.
Thanks, Julia. It's my wife.
What happened? What is it?
She's bleeding. I don't know, but she's bleeding.
Hey, we didn't get him back here. This is bullshit. We've been here all morning. Then you're going to wait another goddamn minute. I've had enough out of you. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, you're going to need to take her to County General up north on Route 2, about 30 miles from here. It's in Green.
That's not going to work. I don't have gas. I have a flat. I can't make it.
Best bet is to go to Jimmy. You know Jimmy, right? Right? Okay, he was an Army medic. That's the best I can do right now.
Okay,
Okay,
Martin.
Martin.
Take us. It's my wife. Please,
Martin,
it's my wife.
Look around. I cannot leave here.
Come on, Sheriff.
Hey,
You might share now. Come on, Sheriff. Wait for this.
She's pregnant. I think we might have lost a baby.
Okay, hang in there. I will. When I finish up here, I'll take her myself. Okay?
Yes, thank
all right. It'll be all right, you guys later. Stop there, Fury! Back off! Everybody back off and get in line. Now! Listen up! We'll be taking the food. We'll be taking the truck. If you want to live, if you want to survive, hop on.
All right, Second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Men are going to be afraid. Your houses are going to be destroyed and ransacked, all right? People are going to come in and they're going to violate you because their belly is empty. They're going to violate you because they have children to feed, all right? And if you have food and you the only thing standing in the way of their well-being and their family's well-being, they're going to put you down where you stand, man. They're going to put you down where you stand, all right? Now, you just saw those guys. They shot the sheriff, all right? And they took everything. The police in that day, when all hell break loose, it's not going to be enough of them to maintain law and order, man. You got 100,000 people on the streets, and you have 8,000 police. It's not gonna happen, man. In that day, the police are going to be ashamed of being police. They're gonna hide their badges. They're not gonna wear it as a badge of pride. So if you have anything of value and you don't know how to protect yourself, just hide, bro. Hide. All right. A man is gonna be very, very valuable in that day. A man is gonna be the only thing that can protect a woman from what's gonna be out there. I'm telling you. When we bring out the Bible, we have to bring out things that's gonna happen in the coming days, man. It's called prophesying, and this is definitely a situation, sad circumstance that's gonna be playing itself out, man. Let's get to the next clip.
That's perfect.
Hey, sweetheart. I'm gonna need you to come with me now, okay?
No.
Oh, no.
Just take me. Just take me. Baby. Come on, take me.
Oh, no. That's good, girl.
Where are we going?
Shut her up, please.
Isaiah 13:16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. So what you just saw was that that little girl got took, and the man he took in the woods, and he ravished her, he raped her, man. And that's gonna be happening. Man, it's gonna have people that haven't eaten in 4, 5, 6 days, haven't bathed, and longer than that, and they still gonna have sex on their mind, man. All right. At the end of the day, men are primal, and men are, if you're not spiritual, the Bible calls you a beast, so they're gonna behave like beasts. So your wives and your daughters, your female family members, if they're not protected by Yahweh Shai through one of his servants, she's more than likely gonna be treated as a commodity, man. They're gonna be bought and sold and taken. When they kick in your door and take your bowl of cereal, and they take your beans or whatever else food they're gonna take your wives and your daughters as well, and they're gonna do some very bad things to them, man. All right. And Hurricane Katrina, in the Superdome, they had little girls up in there getting raped. They ain't had no food, no water, and sex was still on their mind. And they're gonna go after the most vulnerable of the women. They're gonna go after the weak ones. They're gonna go after the young women, and then they're gonna go after the petite, pretty women that can't really protect themselves, man. All right, let's get the last little clip here.
Here, take anything you want. You want some food? Take it.
Not gonna hurt you.
Yeah? That's what the last guy said. Could you help me? The wheel came off. I can't fix it. Maybe if I could. But I can't.
And the only good thing about no soap that you can smell hijackers a mile off.
I am impressed. This man smells us from 30 feet away.
What's that say about our hygiene? What you got there in that pack? What back?
Got a gun. Oh, shit, it ain't loaded.
They never are.
All right, and you're gonna have situations like that where people gonna just be lying in wait. It's gonna have other people out there in the wilderness. All right, so Denzel Washington was being a pilgrim, and it had other people out there There's that was on the move as well, and they were just waiting for people to come through, using a woman as bait, using her little food that she had as bait, so they could get whatever you have, man. You're gonna have thinkers out there. You're not the only person that thinks on the level that you think, Jake. It's gonna have thinkers out there that's gonna be trying to survive. So you need to get it together right now and get on the Lord's team. That's the winning team, because you're not gonna be able to protect yourself the way that you think you are. And if you do make it, the Lord used you just to make it to the missiles, man. Or he used you to take out people that he wanted to take out prior to the missiles coming, all right? With that, I want to give all infinite honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Hashem, Herbert Kwakwa. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. Kwam Yasharala, Abal Babal.